And hello again, Internet. Well, here we are with a prime example of why I don't mention what game I plan on playing next on stream. Because there will usually be something that prevents me from doing it, or in this case, lets me play a game that I needed to finish. So, as people may know, my 8-bit DOE arcade stick was giving me problems. Had been giving me problems ever since I got the damn thing. And eventually I went ahead, I sent it back to them. They have sent me a replacement. It still has the wrong screws in it, from what the instructions all say it's supposed to have. So it's just general Phillips screws instead of the security screws that everything says it has. Whatever, it's meant to be customized anyway. I have not opened it up to put the octagonal gate in, so it has a square gate. But I have set the buttons to what I want them to be. The player 1 and player 2, they don't do anything normally, and I want them to be start and select, or rather select and start. But if you remember, we had been trying to finish off this game. In particular, there's kind of an arcade mode where every character has an individual story at the end, and I have to beat it apparently on hard in order to see them. Which does mean I'm not going to be able to actually beat it myself. I'm going to be using the rewind button a lot. Just because I just want to see what the endings are. So this is going to be a test of this controller. Mostly. To see how well this thing actually works. And if it will stop responding at some point while I play. If that happens, we know that the stuff is defective. Now, I've not been particularly happy with dealing with 8-bit DOE on this, but they have at least sent me the replacement. We're going to see if it works. So let's get this party started. And we're going to go through as many of the characters as I can today. So it's not the story battle. We've done that. It's the tournament we're doing. And I do believe I did some of these already, but I don't know, I don't remember which, so we're just going to go through all of them. Oh, wait. I already screwed up. Because I have to put it on hard. Or wait, no. I genuinely don't remember if I need it to be on hard or if average will do. Let me quickly take a peek. Actually, I don't even know if I can. No, I can't. I can't even watch the video right now because, you know. So, crap. I think, well, let's try it on normal. And if I end up having to do one twice, so be it. And we'll start with Leo here. Again, I don't remember the controls, so I might be screwing everything up by not being fully prepared for this, as usual for me, let's be honest, because this was a last minute thing today. I wasn't entirely prepared for it, but the controller came in and it's like, well shit, now I gotta test it. Okay, so L and R don't work unless these things are supposed to be L and R. Let's find out real quick. Yeah, they're okay. So just, yeah, just the 4 face buttons. Where's the rewind? There's the rewind. Yeah, he's effectively Ken Ryu. Now, you know what? I'm gonna. Whoop, nope. I'm gonna back off this and see if I can. Again, because I'm trying to. I'm really only trying to see the endings right now, especially right now when I'm trying to test to see if this will even do it, or if I need to beat it on hard. How are you not dead? This is just the default settings. I have not changed them. Well, that's one round where this has worked. If you remember last time, it crashed after about half an hour. I don't like not having the octagonal gate. That's why I put that on right away when I first got this thing. Well, I tried to do the ultimate. Come on. I just want to hurry through all this. I mean, I am trying to determine the characters as well. This is a better game than the Genesis version. I know that much. I like the way this feels playing it when the controller works. Is it the smoothest game ever? No. Hey, Doo-Wah. The new controller came in, so I gotta try to finish this one. Because we never did get to finish this because the controller was busted. Nope, let's rewind that. Rewind the throw. Don't let him get away with him. Rewind that. I need to actually be the one to hit him. This is bad. Right now I'm just trying to see if I can get the special endings. Okay, let's not do that then. That'll get him. That'll get him. I know I'm not great at this game, and again, I'm trying to quickly go through it, just looking for the endings. Since 1969, giggity. Great mutagen. Nope, that's just not going to let me do it. Nope. Nope. He gets it every time. That'll work. That won't. That won't. There we go. Yes, I'm cheating. Come on, hurry, 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 hurry. I'm on a time limit here. Now just imagine how difficult this will be on hard. I hope I don't have to do it on hard. I'm fairly committed to finishing this, hopefully, today. Hopefully. Because I want this game done with. And I want this controller to work, so hopefully it will. Okay, well, let's... There we go. That's what I wanted to do. That is not. That isn't either. There we go. Come on. Nope. Nope. There we go. Wait, you're still... Okay, good. I know it's probably not the greatest thing to watch. Main thing is my controller working? That's the wrong button. Ah, Jesus. I'll fucking take it. Too early. Yeah, whatever. No, no, I don't want you to get the throw. The whole point is I get the throw. Like that. It's really not wanting me to throw. Come on, I should at least chip him. So how you doing, Doo-Wop? Better than me, I hope. Hello? Come on, quickly go through this, quickly. Why are you taking so long? I just want to fight. Avoiding work and editing wiki. Uh-oh, what are you doing on the wiki? Oh well. There we go. Ooh, fair enough. I will say one thing with my microphone here. Apparently, one of the times I got my computer fixed, it possibly... Because I had to get my power supply fixed on this recently. And since then, one of the USB ports on the top isn't working properly, which is the one I would like this to be in. No. Because the one that it is... My fingers are on the wrong spot. The one that it is in is a little too close to the chair's armrest. So I'm expecting one of these days I'm going to move and the chair's going to hit it and just rip the USB port out. Or destroy the microphone, you know? One of the two. I really don't like where it's situated. Because it is just the right height where the chair will miss the case and take out the mic. No, stop that. Come on, faster. Game, go faster. I don't want this. Wow, this just hits all of them. This literally just hits everything. She was in the Genesis one, right? I don't even remember anymore. I mean, you can play the one character who's only in this. And pretend it's April. Honestly, what I would like to see is a new version. You know? I don't know. It totally could be. It totally could be April here. Now, Armageddon wasn't created for this. He was in the comics. I know because I have those issues. Alright, fine. You're not going to let me get away with that. There's several Street Fighter games before I get to that one. I still got to do Super Turbo, then the others alphas, 1 and 2. Which, I hate to say it, I mean, you see what my performance in fighting games is like. I have to cheat. Which means I don't think it's going to be happening. Even if this controller does work, this can't be entertaining. I'm sorry to say. This might be one of the last that I actually end up doing. Just because, why? If I'm not good enough at them to actually do anything with them, what's the point of doing them? Even to explore them. Which is a shame, because I do like Street Fighter and all that. I get too frustrated playing these. No, they're not the same game. They're not even close to the same game, because one has the superpower abilities and the other one doesn't. And those make a difference. And that's why I look at the different versions of the games. It's not, oh, well, just play this instead. No. I play all of them to see the differences. That's the whole point. The only thing I really didn't do that with was 2 in Champion Edition. Okay, that's stupid where he's done more damage to me both times. Okay, seriously? Can you not? Okay, how are you throwing those so much faster than me, Raph? Hey, Shark. And now you see why I'm using Rewind all the time. Still need to see what the differences are. You know, see if they actually did keep that problematic Dalsim one. Stop that. Okay, he's just countering literally anything I do. He has a perfect response for. Well, I'm testing to see if this controller is any good. I hate that down and fierce is an anti-air. It should not be. That's not a move I'm doing! Wow, that goes through my stuff? Yeah, there's something specific in his ending that was just like, wow. And I know I'm sure they changed some of the endings at least a little bit, and I want to see what the differences are. That's the whole point of having them all. Although I do wish you would actually be able to choose which version of the game, and I don't just mean US and Japan, but which patch, because they have the updated patches. I would like to have a fixed version of Super Turbo, because that is literally broken in every region except for Japan, because the difficulty settings do not work. It is always on the highest. Yeah, I'm not getting through all of these in one day, that's for sure. Well, the arcade games? Yeah, and I'd like to see the different versions of them, which are the patches. They couldn't put software patches in them. At least I don't think so. They might have been able to. But they do have different versions of those games. Like, there are different versions of Street Fighter 2. There's, like... And I don't just mean like Street Fighter 2, Champion, all that. There are literally different versions of the various ROMs, because there are updated editions. And that's what I want to see. And those aren't available. I don't know why Capcom doesn't have those available. They have a chance to make perfect versions, and they just don't. This set is as close to perfect as you can get, because it's got all kinds of bonus features. It has different versions of the games, the various regions. I don't believe any of these games have like a 1.1 or 1.2 edition. They don't, and that is unfortunate. And yet they keep doing stuff that looks like they want to preserve. You know, they make different versions. They do collections and such of some of their games. They've released updated versions like that anniversary edition things. There's Hyper Street Fighter 2, which I would like to eventually get to as well. But again... Alright. That's just not going to happen. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I would love to see those. I'd love to see Street Fighter EX collection. Yes, Shark, I have heard. In fact, I'm one of the ones who was manually going through with the hex editor to confirming that, yes, these games do have Enigma Protector on them. Even though a bunch of people are going, no, this one doesn't have it, this one doesn't have it. Yes, it fucking does. It's in the EXE. And Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection is one of those. Yes, it has that DRM in it. There's another reason why I don't really plan on playing it. Some people are... no, they've only taken it out of one. They've only taken it out of one game. The other games still have it. No. Wow, okay. How did that happen? That's not the move I'm trying to do. Come on, I'm the one trying to throw you. What the hell? Yeah. God, I'm trying to think. One of the ones was like that as well. Oh yeah, I would definitely love to see Street Fighter the movie, the game, get re-released, but that's never going to happen because of the licensing issues of the characters. But that is one I absolutely want. It's a piece of history. I'd like to see a Mortal Kombat collection get redone as well, but it's because Universal owns it and they really don't care about computer games or video games in general. They genuinely do not care about computer games. So we're never going to see the Midway stuff again, unless they sell it off, which I don't see them doing that either. No, throw the fucking... Alright, whatever. And I'd love to see... I mean, I have the classic collection for Mortal Kombat. But, again, the AI for 2 is completely broken. I'd love to see them actually redo that with proper AI. Never going to happen. Never going to happen. So that game's out. I would like one that has both Mortal Kombat 3 and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. The one I have only has Ultimate. Again, I want to see the different versions. I want to see collections. And again, Mortal Kombat never gonna fucking happen because... No, it's not Universal, pardon me, it's Warner Brothers. My bad. And Warner Brothers is fucking awful. Remember, Warner Brothers was the company that was effectively stealing from charity with a Humble Bundle. Because they had one that had a pre-order for Shadow of Mordor, or was it Shadow of War? The second one of those. And they had in the fine print that you had to actually click down through and expand, and you couldn't see it. So you couldn't see the thing. A note in there that if you bought that tier, they would just take $60 off the top, no matter what you set for the tier, no matter how you set the, where you wanted the funds to go, they would take $60 off the top of it themselves and then redistribute the rest. So they were not offering that as charity at all. You were expected to pay full price to them under the guise of charity. Of, we're doing this for charity. Well, now hold on. Are you talking about fan projects for that? Because I know there's been a bunch of like fan projects to redo the original Mortal Kombats, and of course those get smacked down by the publisher. Always, they always will. Especially Warner Brothers, because Warner Brothers, again, they're not. Look at this. I fucking hit him, and I automatically get hit. There's no. I can't even cancel out of that. I can't block. It just. I hit him. It's negative on hit. The fuck. I love when you can get punished for being successful in the game. Okay. But yeah, any fan project involving any Warner Brothers game is going to get hit because Warner Brothers is a movie studio. They're not a game company. They don't care about fan projects as far as they're concerned. Any copyright violation is a copyright. They're like the RIAA. Yeah, this is going to take me fucking forever to do this. I'm not doing this. I'm not finishing this today. And I'm hoping this works, because I'm hoping I get the actual ending here, because if not... I mean, it's all ready for waste. I'm pretty sure I already saw this ending, but I didn't get a chance to look at my stuff ahead of time. How about not letting that happen? No, come on. That's what I wanted. There we go. There. That's not what I wanted, but I'll take it. I'd love them to do it. I really would. I mean, Street Fighter's got the HD remaster back on the PS3 and Xbox 360 gen, and they've got Ultra on Switch. So it's not like these upgraded projects aren't successful. Well, if they can't make it work, then... See, that's another problem, too. This is what I'm talking about with Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers, they don't care about video games. They treat it like shitty contract work. They hire out to the lowest fucking bidder who isn't capable of doing things. Look at the Arkham Knight fiasco for PC? Because they don't actually want to spend the money to get it done right. They hire the cheapest bidders. They can't fucking do it, and Warner Bros. Doesn't care. So instead of trying to fix the project or do it properly, they waste the money and get a canceled product. And that's one of the reasons I fucking hate Warner Brothers owning anything involving video games. They are not a video game company, not even as a publisher. They don't know what they're doing. They are completely fucking incompetent in the field of video games. I mean, look at what happened with Mortal Kombat 10 on the PC, where they were going to... Where despite all of these promises, the PC version wouldn't be ignored, when they were doing the XL patch, including the rollback netcode, they went, yeah, PC's not getting it. Where you're not getting the new characters, you're not getting the new netcode or anything, we're abandoning the PC port. People had to revolt for that, for Warner Brothers, and yes, it was Warner Brothers' decision. It was not Midway's, it was not Boone's decision. It was Warner Brothers' decision. People had to revolt to get them to change their mind on that. And we're lucky they fucking did. So don't forget these incidences. This isn't isolated, It's not that they did this thing once and it was bad. No, Warner Brothers has a history of not knowing how to do video games. Or treating the video game market badly. Because that's not their market. They're a movie studio. That's all they care about. That's all they know how to do. They don't even know how to do that very well, looking at recent box office stuff. Like, genuinely, what's the last time any of you have gone to see a Warner Brothers film? I love how this guy, again, has counters for everything. Also love that wrong fucking direction, doesn't try throwing. Yeah. That was more than a few years back by now, Shark.
Round 2. Fight.
I didn't. I haven't been to see a Warner Brothers movie in I can't even know how long. Like, it might be 10 plus years since I've been to one of theirs. Jesus Christ, get off me, or at least get hit by one of my moves. Something. This is bullshit. And every time I do something, you just immediately counter perfectly. I can't even get a fucking throw in. And there, I hit him and he hits me harder. Oh my god! I really hate this. Really? I do my ultimate, it gets one fucking hit off. It's going to take forever to go through all of these. We have news. It may cause a big problem among the fighters. A very strong fighter by the name of Chiari has challenged the winner of the tournament to a final battle. Because of course she did.
Round 1. Fight.
Wow. Yep. Yep. Again, I hit her and she punishes. So a successful attack, and I take more damage than she does. That should not happen. That's awful. Not that, you know, fighting games aren't perfect. Fox and I were doing some Street Fighter 2, and I was with Ken managing to get this move where... And this is the arcade version I was playing of what was Hyper, but it was effectively playing as Super. With Ken, I would do the Hurricane Kick, and even before I landed, I could get a throw off. Because it would just cancel out of the Hurricane Kick into a throw right away. Which, even I admit, was bullshit. I went back and checked. Same thing happened in Super. Same thing that even happened on the Super Nintendo version with certain characters. Come on. Stop. Well, the thing is, what you're supposed to happen is you block, you get pushed back. You get hit, you get pushed back a little bit. But he was in the corner with Guile. And it was just automatic. It was the perfect timing for me to just nail him with it every time. Part of it was latency. I'm sure there was some frames where he could have hit me in between it. Okay, so here we go. Now we get to see whether or not there's an individual ending at this difficulty. Yes, there is. Let's set new goals and set out to achieve them. Only way is to continue my training. You're the best fighter in the world, but you must get better. Not the best ending, but it's an ending. And it's not gonna let me cancel out of the credits, is it? Alright. See, I'm gonna be getting about 2 characters a day doing this. Yay. I still want to get this finished. I want this to be done. I do want to see all of these endings. But yeah, as you guys can tell, I'm not in the greatest mood. I'm in a ranting mood today. I am not a happy person. Yeah, my coffee's gone. I probably should have had more coffee today. Hey, but hey, so far this controller has not died. So far. I still wish I had the octagonal gate in it. Don't like the square gate. I know, you know, the real high-end players prefer the square gate because you can get a little bit better movement because they don't go all the way to the edges of the gate. And this does let you have a little bit more control. I'm not with a snapback on this yet either. I have no idea how you're supposed to beat the score records here. Train your body and mind and fight again! Nope, we're gonna keep going. Top fighters. Okay, tournaments. Rapahel. Alright, Raph, let's do this shit. And yes, I've been ignoring the in-between banter because each character only has 2 things they say, and they're both dumb. And I suppose I can slow down a little bit more.
Round 1. Fight!
Okay. No quarter circle moves. He's pretty fitting for me right now. So this got all hold moves. He has all hold moves. Psycho Crusher! Psycho Crusher! Psycho Crusher! Psycho Crusher! And because of how many hits this does, it builds up ultimate quickly. Okay, I'll take this.
Round 2.
It's like, even cheating, I'm not hitting that high score, so I don't know how the hell you're supposed to do that. Psycho Crusher! Psycho Crusher! Psycho Crusher! Welcome to Raphael gameplay. It's just from the '87 cartoon. Don't ask. I don't know. But they're mentioned somewhere. Train yourself some more, then challenge me again! I wonder if they're ones that are mentioned in... Yeah, I was going to say if they're in Shredder's Revenge. Hey, Z.
Round 1. Fight!
Of course, you know who else is in Shredder's Revenge and isn't in this? Assuming you have the DLC. My boy Usagi Yojimbo. God, I wish he was in this. Okay, so you're just going to cancel this. So you're not going to let me get this off. I mean, if he's in this, he's not the one that's not in this, is he? I want Usagi Yojimbo! Wow, okay. Given how late that was pushed forward. Wow, okay, you're just not gonna let me do anything now. The controller is at least not broken yet. Which, it's been an hour. Not even that. It's been about 50 minutes.
Round 2.
So at least work for 50 minutes. Yeah, this is one character that doesn't let me get away with this Psycho Crusher bullshit. But she has a way to counter it. You know, see, at some point we're gonna have to do the survival. I think is survival mode in Shredder's Revenge multiplayer. The Shattered Dimensions bit. You've won the match. We'll have to do that at some point. See, same ending thing again. I'd love to get 6 people together and play that. Sounds incredibly stupid. I love it.
Round one. Fight.
Jump the gun a little bit there. No, none of that. None of that. I have no idea how you're throwing the fireballs, because it ain't a quarter... Is it a half circle? It's a half circle! Okay, half circle forward is a fireball.
Round two. Fight.
Because, yeah, I did get the Shattered Dimensions, because I had to. That's how you get Usagi Yojimbo. Yeah, I'll take that one. Blah, blah, blah. That's a win. Psh. That is true. You can cross-platform that one, so you don't have to have it on Steam. But I know what I bought it for. Congratulations, you've won the match. What are your thoughts? I must be much stronger than I expected. I don't know why I make him sound like that. Because Raphael's your worst turtle. Nah, Raphael's cool. He's no Donatello, but he's cool. Oh, good. Another one who has something to counter it. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Perfect.
Round two.
Possibly. I mean, this is... No reason not to use it as a reference. I mean, this game is very inspired by... I would love to see another one of these games, though. Seriously. By an actual, you know, decent company. I mean, who doesn't want Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters 2? Come on, go to the next match already. Maybe I can get 3 today. Well, that's it for this one. I mean, there's enough characters in Turtles, especially with, there's been, what, at least 2 different comic runs. We're now on, what, the 4th animated show? There's enough Turtle content out there that you don't need to blend genres. Or even blend IPs, you know? Alright, you're just going to counter that every time, aren't you? Okay, am I going to be allowed to do anything to you? No, you're just going to counter everything I do. At least yours is faster than his. Okay, right, he doesn't have that. Jesus! Back the fuck off, Leo! And keeping it in just Turtles would allow for more Turtles characters. Now, I do admit I would like Usagi Yojimbo in that as well, even though he's not from Turtles. But he's been a frequent enough crossover character that he still would fit. That is not what I'm doing. Jesus Christ, okay. Nope, nope, everything I do he has a pixel perfect counter for. We've entered this stage. We've got the AI just reading now. I don't know what that was. That was me hitting the wrong button is what that was. I don't think there's a frame I can hit him here. Fucking bullshit. That one was bullshit. I mean, if you were going to cross them with something in that kind of a game, Xanth, what other IPs would you use? Because I don't want to just throw them in, oh, hey, here's other fighting games. Now we'll just throw in randomly Turtles. Yeah, so why not just have it be Turtles? Could use an engine like that one. But I mean, even like if you added them to Cross Battle, the Blue Blaze Cross Battle, it wouldn't really work. Okay, can I perform one of the moves, please? Thank you. Okay, I'm not holding down there, so I'm just getting worried about this controller. Fuck. I mean, what would you do? Put in My Little Pony because of them's fighting herds?
Round two. Fight. Power grip. Power grip.
You know, I'd be honest, I would buy that. Because that would be funny. Although apparently them's fighting herds is ending. So, like, some of the stuff that was promised in it, the campaign, the story mode's never going to get finished now. I think the game's dead. They've basically said as much, so... That is a game I do want to show at some point. Because the story behind it is pretty interesting. It's just that, yeah, now it's dead. Although you could rightly say, I'm surprised it lasted this long. But... might have to wait until all the DLC characters come out, because 2 of them are supposed to be out this year. I mean, that's not the worst idea either, but good fucking luck getting those IPs together. But even then, I don't think you should stick with the 87 Turtles. Hell, do a Dimensions version where you've got the various versions of the Turtles as well. It's kind of what I was thinking too, honestly, when you said that. Thundercats is one of the ones that came to mind, but... honestly, I'd like to see more of a Dimensions version of it, where you've got the Image Turtles, the Archie Turtles, the 87 Turtles, which are basically the Archie Turtles anyway, or actually Archie's basically 87 anyway. The 2003 Turtles, the movie Turtles. That one won't happen. Not the Bay Turtles, though. No one cares about them. Go real crazy, throw in the one from that new turtle, the female one from Next Mutation. Just to remind people that Next Mutation exists. Yeah, Venus de Milo, that was her name.
Round one. Fight.
You know what? I'll let that slide because of that. This character, this works on. Well, so far anyway.
Round two. Fight.
But there are so many great enemies as well that you could do. Various alien stuff. Gotta have the Triceratons, of course. Make sure you have Bebop and Rocksteady. But yeah, you even have Toka and Razor. Just go nuts with it. Have fun. And it's not like it's not like there's not a glut of characters to choose from. You can have real fun and have the tournament story be the fact that the various Shredders are fighting with each other for supremacy. 87s would get just rocked. Like, he'd just be a joke in that. Like he is in all the other times they've put him in with other Shredders. Could even do references from other video games. I mean, you know, it'll never happen to have a game like that. God damn, wouldn't it be nice?
Round one. Fight.
Man, I can't go over that one. So he's just going to counter every time I do it. Unless I perfectly time them so he can't. No, you don't get to throw. You don't get to throw. Well, you're going to throw, aren't you? There we go. Finally got one. There we go. Oh, wait, whoa, whoa, you're not dead? I hate that quit is the default there, too. Because it means that if you accidentally hit the button, the first thing you're going to do is quit out. No. We got bullshit again. And they might even be able to make actual fighting game AI now without relying on reading the user's inputs. And properly scaled difficulty. There we go. Eesh.
Round one. Fight!
Because I would be more inclined to actually play these as games against the computer if the AI wasn't doing the obvious cheating and reading your inputs so much. Because it makes it just unfun to play when that happens. Which is why anymore I'd rather play Mortal Kombat 10 than the earlier ones.
Round two. Fight!
And like this move seems like it's kind of overpowered, but it only works on a couple characters like this. A lot of characters have ways to counter it. You could probably do without those super moves too. Imagine a fighting game without super moves. Oh god, yeah, that'd be amazing. And they do some pretty good fighters as well. Fuck yeah, I'd love to see them have a crack at it. Because they can put plenty of characters in the game. Why would you do the random when we know what stage is coming next? Why would you do that, game? We know I'm fighting this guy. It said I was fighting this guy, so why do the, let's find out where you're gonna fight? Oh, you're fighting this guy. Wow, and it's like some characters are better against some characters than others. Leonardo has a really hard time with Rat King. Raphael does this. My god.
Round two. Fight!
Look at that. When it works, it destroys the characters. When it works. It ain't gonna work on the Chiari here. Kirai, pardon me. I said Karari? What the fuck? Oh, I'm starting to feel a little better.
Round one. Fight.
Yeah. Yeah, see, she's got a counter to it. What is that bullshit? Is that spinning thing just her moving forward? Wow, it actually did work. Okay. I'll tell you one reason I don't think it's ever going to...
Round two.
You don't know. I was about to say that it's probably never going to work because Nintendo wouldn't let... Or Nintendo. Nickelodeon wouldn't want to let the old versions of Turtles really have much time in the spotlight. But Shredder's Revenge exists. And that's clearly based on the 87 Turtles. So they're fine with that. They are absolutely fine playing to nostalgia. Yeah, fuck it, I'll take that hit. I won't take that combo, though. Alright, we'll go back. I ain't taking that hit. Oh, come on, there we go. They did have Nick at Night. And TV Land, although I don't know if that's still around anymore. There we go. So that worked. Alright, let's see what this ending is. You are King of Kings! Wait, what? Hold the phone. Why does Leonardo have an individual ending and Raphael doesn't? There we go. April, Splinter, please accept these gifts to show my thanks to both of you. Happy to know that I have friends as good as you. He's trying to buy April's love. How cute. Alright, well, that's the end of that. Oh, we'll try to do one more. Although, again, you can't skip these, so... I don't know the 87 April well enough anymore to know that. Wouldn't work on the movie one. Would definitely not work on the movie one. Oh, man. But yeah, like, Nickelodeon allowed Shredder's Revenge to be made based mostly on the 87 stuff, and it even has the Dimensions, Shattered Dimensions DLC does reference the other versions. So, have a good one, Shark. I am going to try to get one more character done today, because this is working, at least, for now. I will have to, at some point, try to open it up and put the other gate in it. Because I don't like the square gate. I want the octagonal gate. Oh, that's why I got King of Kings. Because I beat the high score. So it is possible. That would explain that. Okay. Who's next on the list? Is it my boy? It's my boy. Alright, Donnie. Let's see if I remember how to play you at all. I want Chromedome first. He must be a really weak opponent.
Round one. Fight.
Alright. Okay, so that does throw. Doesn't appear that I have a uppercut that way, at least. Okay. Oh, I can move that. That's not a special move. That just is down in that. Alright. Alright. I am not seeing his special moves, really. Oh, I know his third one. I know his third one. He's got the Chun-Li. Actually, he's more E-Honda for him, but... Which does mean I don't actually like his special moves. Although, you know, getting him in the corner and hitting him with that, that's fine. That'll work. Stop hitting the wrong buttons. Get my fingers where they belong.
Round two. Fight.
There we go. Not a fan of Donnie's special moves, to be entirely honest. Alright, so what does he say? I'm happy because I'll be able to finish my inventions much sooner. Of course. And here's the not April O'Neil.
Round one. Fight.
I know, but that character was also played by the actress who did April O'Neil, so it was the past version of April, effectively. And like I say, she's not April O'Neil. But you could basically swap her in with April and it'd be fine in this game. Yeah, I mean, that's like the guy they found in the cage was also played by the actor who did Casey Jones for the movie. So yeah, it was one of those movies where the past characters are portrayed by the same people. Because that never happens in media. Come on. There we go. There we go. See if we get his second message this time. You've won the match. What are your thoughts? Yeah, nope, same first message. Alright, let's see if I have any chance of beating up on Raph.
Round one. Fight.
Well, if he's gonna get hit by that, then yes. Hello. There we go.
Round two. Fight.
And goodbye. Well, so far so good. What are your thoughts? Okay, it's the same fucking one. Do you only have one? Other characters have two. Do you only have one? Is it based on time or something else? Ooh. Yeah, let's not immediately get hit with that. Wow, really? Gotta make sure I'm close enough to actually hit that. Ah.
Round two. Fight.
Stop doing that one. Do that one. Come on! If he'd done the right move, it would have killed him sooner because it would have chipped him out in the corner. Whatever. What are your thoughts? There it is. Compared to my powers, everybody else is too weak. Really, Donnie? generic swagger text. There we go. Just do this one. This hits everything. Oh yeah, this is perfect. There we go. There we go. I love that I got the high score without even getting the perfect in this game. When I couldn't even figure out how to get the high score in other ones with cheating. Video games are stupid. Alright, Leo's gonna kick my ass. For one thing, we're up to the point where they're starting to read. Oh wow, really? For another, he has counters to basically everything I do. Or I can just shove my stick in his face. I said stick.
Round 2. Fight.
What an opening! Bye-bye! Wow! Was not expecting that one to go down so easily. This is why Donnie is the best turtle. See, I was doing the thing where I hold my hands to the microphone that's on my side, but the microphone's not on my side anymore, so that really doesn't work.
Round 1. Fight.
Yoke! Yeah, this guy's kicking my ass. Let's back that one out. All I gotta do is be super aggressive with this character. Usually. I mean, I'll hit a point where the character just, the CPU just responds to everything with the frame perfect counters. You know, I do like how that super bar is stylized kind of to be like a mutagen container. Never really noticed that. That's what the look of that is, and that's good. That's a kind of nice UI element to make it thematic to the setting. I mean, you could just have a generic UI, but why not make it themed? Man, Konami used to actually be good at making video games. Can you believe it? Do you believe it, Xanth? Because I don't believe it. Not looking at him today. Pokey, 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 pokey. Okay, you're just gonna... Yeah, you're just gonna start doing that now, aren't you? Jesus. Would not let me get that move off.
Round 2. Fight. Lightning thunder.
Yep. Now we're down to that. Try to trade and see what happens. Nope, I take more from the trade. I could jump over the fireball and not land in time to hit him. Man, I'd love to see Konami get back to their good game making, but Jesus. Hell, I'd like to see them release more of their old classics. You know me, I want to see the companies release all their old stuff. All of them. SNK, you've got a nice 40th anniversary collection. How come there's so many arcade games missing from it? Put them all on, put all the versions on, all the revisions, just fucking do it! Is there a reason why you don't want people to play your games? It's not even like it's gonna make it that much harder to make the sets. You've already got the games made. Especially when you have something like your various NES games. Which I think that might actually be all the NES ones in that collection. But Konami, Namco, Capcom, you've got something you're holding back. Bring them out. You get the other companies involved. Taito, whoever has your IP, get those games out.
Round 2. Fight.
Sega, you release collections all the time. How come you hold them back? And yes, I realize that some of them are... Hell, I'd love to see Squeenix release all their old NES stuff too. Like literally, not even pixel remasters like we just got for, well, just it's been a while now, for like the Final Fantasies. I would love to see them do that for Dragon Quest 1 through 6, but I would love them to just release the original NES ones too. Just release the collections. There's no reason not to. They could even go and, like, release the prototype for Final Fantasy II NES that everyone knows about because the ROM exists. Imagine that getting an official release. Alright, I thought he was dead again, so I stopped. I don't know, man. I'm just...
Round 2.
I want everything to be available. How hard is that? Because someone, somewhere, is going to be a fan of it and want to play it. Hell, I'll play it. You've seen me on these things. You really think I wouldn't? If they released a collection on Steam, I'd almost be obligated to play it. Given how many of the others I've done and how many I've got lined up right now. Because I love seeing the games. I love playing them. I love trying them out. Even old IP-related stuff I'd love to see come back. Just as a time capsule of, hey, this was a part of history. It sucked! American Gladiator video games, what? I would also love to see a Simpsons collection like this one. The problem with that is how many different companies made the Simpsons games. Game, if you would do the moves I ask you to do, you'd win. Thank you! I mean, I guess we did get that NES Mini and all that a while back, but again, there's still a lot of stuff missing from those as well. Can you imagine if Nintendo released just a cartridge that had a whole bunch of their old stuff on it? As a limited collector's item? Like the Game & Watch ones? Imagine if they did that. Hell, Atari did that recently. Not a cart, but they released actual reprint carts of a bunch of their old games as collector's items. And oh yeah, they sold out in a heartbeat. Because, you know, limited number, high value.
Round two. Fight.
Okay, that's some bullshit right now. Just anything I do, you're immediately countering it in the air there. Alright, did the attack a little too early on that one. Bye-bye! See why I like Donatello so much? I'm not even having to rewind as much with him. Theoretically, I might have been able to actually beat the game with him. Can't do it with the others, but Donnie? Donnie's good so far. Hell, imagine if those minis were, number one, hardware-based instead of software emulation, and number two, had a cartridge slot. Why, then it'd be just like what other companies are making and obviously proving works! Like, no, there's no demand for this. I mean, there's only these other companies actually doing it. Analog NT what? Retro USB what? I'm not sure if that was hardware or software, but...
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, so it's like there clearly is interest in the retro consoles. And it's not like they have to be dirt cheap or anything. They could be premium items, even first party from Nintendo. They would sell. Especially if they were official like that. I mean, hell, look at the Repro controllers. Look what those go for on eBay, even. Just the controllers for the new systems cost more. I wish they would work on the PC. Oh, God, I wish they worked on the PC. One of them does. Only one I've managed to get working on the PC. Now I can finish my latest invention. That is literally the machine from the opening credits of the '87 animation. I may even have enough money to start a new project. Left over to start a new project. I can word. That was literally the invention at the beginning of during the opening cutscene, the opening credits. I can word. Except that one had a handle on the front that he pulled down. So that was a cute reference. Apparently not, Xanth. Apparently I cannot word. So yeah, Donatello so far, by far my better character. Holy shit. And I will be continuing this. I will be continuing this on Friday. Because the controller is still working. So I will email back to them the status of the fact that the controller has worked for 2 hours. I will have to go into the fighting collection and test whether or not it still has snapback. Which that might have been caused because I put the one gate in and didn't have things lined up quite right. Because I will say, even though this thing is designed to be modified, it is kind of a bitch to get the controller part back together properly. And so if something shifted in it after I did that, well... But again, it's designed for me to be able to do that. So if that is what causes a problem, that's still a failure in the design of the device. It's feeling better, though. I just don't like the square gate in it. I really do want to have the other gate in it. Alright. But that's 3 of these down so far. The controller is working so far. We will continue this on Friday, because this is one that I've needed to complete since I got partway through and the controller just became unusable. So we'll see what happens. At any rate, thanks for being here. Take care, Internet. Enjoy the games you play.